Skol Nation, what's unfolding in Minnesota has the whole fan base on edge. The horns are echoing, but not in celebration this time. It's that familiar chill of uncertainty creeping into US Bank Stadium, the kind that makes every purple jersey feel a little heavier. After a gritty road win that had us believing again, the Vikings have stumbled hard, dropping 3 straight in one of the league's toughest divisions. The offense is sputtering, the defense holding on by a thread, and at 4-7 the playoffs feel like a distant dream. Whispers from the front office are growing louder, talks of tough calls and big swings to salvage the future. This isn't just another losing streak, it's a crossroads moment that could redefine the franchise. If you're part of this crew, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and join the conversation. This community runs on real fans like you. Now the name at the heart of this storm. JJ McCarthy, the young gunslinger they bet the farm on, and right now he's under fire like never before. McCarthy burst back onto the scene after that nasty ankle injury sidelined him for 2 months, looking every bit the franchise quarterback in that shocking upset over the Lions. The city lit up, Skol chants filled the streets, but since then it's been a rough ride. 3 starts, 3 losses, and stats that'll make any Vikings fan wince: just 51.6% completions, scraping by with 162 yards a game through the air, 2 touchdowns drowned out by 6 picks. The scoreboard tells the tale: 14 points per game, barely enough to keep the Wolves at bay. Head coach Kevin O'Connell, the wizard who's turned this offense into a potential juggernaut, stands by his guy, but the pressure's mounting. They let Sam Darnold walk, shipped out Daniel Jones, all in on McCarthy as the future. Now with the team staring down a wasted season, GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah is in the hot seat. The locker room feels it, that quiet tension after every snap, every incompletion hanging in the air like a fourth-quarter fog. And it's not just McCarthy carrying the weight. Backup Carson Wentz stepped up during the injury, going 2-3, but shoulder surgery has him done for the year. Enter undrafted rookie Max Brosmer as QB2, talented, sure, but unproven in the NFL trenches. One bad hit and what then? The Vikings can't afford to roll the dice again. Financially, it's a minefield. They're $37 million over the cap heading into 2026 with holes everywhere: offensive line, receivers, you name it. Drafting another first-round QB? Dream on. The free agent market's barren for elite arms anyway, and even a mid-tier vet would break the bank. No, the smart play here screams trade a high-upside talent looking for a reset, someone who fits O'Connell's scheme without gutting the roster. Enter the rumor mill spinning wild but plausible scenarios. McCarthy's confidence remains unshaken, as he told reporters after that brutal 6-point dud against the Packers. "Confidence is always high," he said, "because of the trust in that room, the faith in my abilities." O'Connell echoes it, threading the needle between patience and pragmatism. Give him a chance to grow, but not put the whole game in his hands where the variance costs us. It's coach speak for the reality. They need insurance, and fast. This stretch has exposed the cracks. The Vikings boast a playoff-caliber roster around him: Justin Jefferson torching defenses when fed, a secondary that's bend but don't break. But without a steady hand at QB, it's all potential, no payoff. Fans are feeling the frustration, scrolling timelines for hope amid the highlights of rivals like the Lions and Packers thriving. Skol Nation deserves better than watching from the sidelines as the division slips away. As we hit the midway point, the questions pile up. Can McCarthy turn it around? Or is this the signal for a bold move that reshapes the Purple Empire? The horns might be echoing doubt now, but football's full of comebacks. Stay tuned, the next snap could change everything. Diving deeper, let's peel back the layers on why this QB saga is hitting so hard. McCarthy's not just struggling, he's in a pressure cooker built by the very bets the front office made. Trading away proven options for a rookie was a gamble, and with the Vikings at 4-7, it's looking like a bust. But here's where it gets intriguing. The path forward isn't despair, it's strategy. And one name keeps surfacing in trade talks that could reignite the fire: Anthony Richardson from the Colts. Richardson, the 4th overall pick in 2023, is a 23-year-old phenom with a cannon arm and legs that turn broken plays into highlights. He's got that raw explosiveness McCarthy dreams of. Think dual-threat dynamo, the kind who can extend drives and flip momentum with one scramble. But like McCarthy, injuries have dogged him, and he's already lost his starting gig in Indy to a resurgent veteran. Whispers say he's restless, making noise about a fresh start. If the Colts lock down their QB with a multi-year deal, and with their 8-3 record, playoffs in sight, it seems likely Richardson becomes available at a bargain. Here's the beauty: he's in year 4 of his rookie deal, just $34 million committed through 2026, no massive extension looming. Cheaper than franchising a free agent or overpaying in the market. For the Vikings buried in cap hell, it's a low-risk, high-reward pivot. O'Connell's offense thrives on mobile QBs who can improvise. Richardson fits like a glove, his arm talent matching McCarthy's while adding that elusive big play spark. Imagine the duo. McCarthy develops as the long-term heir, Richardson as the bridge, competing and elevating each other. It's insurance against another lost year, a safety net if injuries strike again. The Colts get draft capital to build around their new starter, and Minnesota injects youth and upside without mortgaging the future. Trade packages could involve mid-round picks and a depth player, feasible even with cap constraints, but it's not all smooth sailing. Richardson's injury history mirrors McCarthy's: knees, ankles, the works, and his completion percentage leaves room for growth. Still, his ceiling is Super Bowl caliber, the kind that turns Skol Nation into a roaring beast. O'Connell and Adofo-Mensah know the stakes. Another season without contention could cost jobs. They've got the pieces: a star-studded receiving core, a run game that grinds, but QB stability is the missing link. McCarthy's post-game candor after the Packers' thrashing showed resilience. Surrounded by teammates who believe he's fighting through the slump, O'Connell's balancing act is key: protect the kid's growth without dooming the team to irrelevance. The variance of a young quarterback, he said, "We can't let it cost us everything." It's a fine line, but one that screams for competition and depth. As 2026 looms, the Vikings face pivotal choices: retool the QB room via trade, double down on McCarthy with tweaks. The fan base is buzzing, from tailgates at Vikings Landing to online forums dissecting every play. This isn't the end, it's a rally cry. Skol Nation has weathered storms before. Remember the miracle runs, the heart-stopping finishes. The horns will echo triumph again, but it starts with bold action now. In the end, this saga reminds us why we love this game: the uncertainty, the heartbreak, the hope that blooms from the ashes. Whether it's McCarthy rising or Richardson arriving, Minnesota's story is far from over. Lace up, Vikings faithful, the purple pride runs deep and the fight for glory never quits. Skol.